$250 if everyone watching just does it, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Just saying, just throwing it out there. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, I don't know about you, Logic, but I appreciate everything that is free. All right, let's get going here. We got 9superpie versus 8BitMan in grand finals of Xanadu 401. These two already fought in winners finals where 9superpie came away with a 3-1 victory, but we shall see if he's able to repeat that success or if 8BitMan, fresh from his loser's bracket victory in Game 5, can claw his way back to a grand finals reset. Getting started, SuperPie is looking super strong right now, 123% already. 8BitMan has yet to land a single hit, has absolutely no response, and the parry into the tilt. 8Bit Trainer deep breathing, getting started early.
Yeah, and as mentioned, we will know within the first 30 seconds if 9superpie is here to play or needs to warm up, and 9superpie definitely here to play. You know, it has to kind of impact your momentum in a negative way as 8BitMan. You're just off of this tight win, down to the wire, you etched it out, and then your opponent just comes in and just kind of takes the first stock with ease. A little concerning, but you know, 8Bit's been in this position before. 8Bit can definitely kind of bring this back.
Oh, it can definitely be a bit confidence breaking. Like, particularly if you have momentum, you're like, yeah, I'm feeling myself. I was playing really good in that last game. Oh wait, he's playing better. Good God.
Yeah.
9superpie unable to get deep breathing going here as 8BitMan has that covered. Misses the forward smash though, so that stock getting gifted back to 9superpie with deep breathing active. We may very well see another trade really quickly here, trying to get the aerial. Doesn't land, but gets the tilt. 8BitMan forced to edge. What's the get up option? Standard, and not hitting a single button, just waiting out SuperPie. But even with deep breathing gone, SuperPie manages to get the kill. 8BitMan looking a little bit slow here in grand finals, not carrying the same momentum from losers.
Yeah, the cell being knocked out of the win bit by bit, as you can see. 8Bit, it looked like they just put their controller down for a second. I think they are contemplating, do I want to play this or not? That down air connects. Fortunately for 8BitMan, it was not actually the spike hitbox and the trolley-yoli up smash coming through. 8BitMan does it best.
He did it again. He just put down his controller, just sat in the flop positions like, yeah, I ain't even going to tech this. I ain't even going to do a get up. Psych! And gets the kill immediately. But perhaps too little too late. Already 119%. SuperPie still has another stock to spare as well.
I'm just like, what's going to happen? How are we ending? Oh, wow! That was really interesting. Empty jump into a sun salutation.
I mean, this man said salute the sun. Looks like 8BitMan. He sent straight to the sky.
Clean victory. 2 stock. Very convincing as well. But, you know, 8Bit might have to dig a little deep. But, you know, it's there. It's there.
So we have seen that 9superpie has the edge in set count and has a very good win rate against Rob. I believe that not only is the player good against Rob, but the character seems to be as well, as Rob, being a big-bodied character, gets caught up by those deep breathing combos. So perhaps this is something where we see 8BitMan maybe switch over to his Diddy Kong. I've seen him play that quite a few times higher in bracket, and it seems like a solid counter pick, not just in this matchup necessarily, but in general. He seems relatively good with the character.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Just I was like, you know, the Diddy Kong could be an answer, could be a solution.
We haven't seen him play this matchup before, where it's Diddy versus 8Bit Trainer, but we'll have to see if 8BitMan sticks with the Rob here and just tries to tighten up the gameplay a wee bit, or if it turns into a counter pick war. So far, not too much success with the Rob, though, tonight, as that makes it 4-1 in SuperPie's favor. And I think overall, before getting into this, SuperPie was 4-2 lifetime versus 8BitMan. So a bit of dominance shown in this matchup historically.
Yeah. Is there any way to see how 9superpie does versus Diddy Kong?
So if y'all haven't been using this, go to pgstats.com. It is a phenomenal site. I plug it every time I get the opportunity to do so. It makes casters that are dumb as heck like me look kind of nice every now and then. So if you do check out 9superpie, I had They had a 63% lifetime win rate versus Rob in practice. Good God, this player. When it comes to the Diddy Kong matchup, however, I don't think that there's enough data, or at least it isn't particularly played all that much.
Well, we won't get anything added to that data list right now. We're gonna add a little something extra to this Rob lifetime win or loss percentage. Time City stage. Yeah. 8-Bit liked this stage a lot.
He really does. It gives him just the ability to jank people at like any percent. And plus, you also get, like, at that center platform, you get the ability to do up throw. You can go ahead and sit on top of those taller platforms against characters that want to camp you and don't have the verticality to challenge.
But you can only do it for so long, you know. The Final Destination version does come up eventually. And you're fighting a charge character, limit and a charge shot. So you can wait if you want, but there's just so many potent options that get developed as you wait against a character like We Fit. Shooting that stock roll out. I mean, right now, much better showing thus far. 51-46, beginning of the match, but just like that, 9superpie finding an opening. 84 tacked on, not able to get the deep breathing completed quite yet. Definitely good for 8BitMan. Ooh, soccer ball hit right back at you. What's going on, my friend?
that ball is just so unpredictable. The second that it gets hit once by like a gyro or something, it just flies off camera and then immediately comes back to terrorize 8BitMan when he's trying to recover.
Ooh. Instant get up. Oh, trying to duck. I don't know why. Beautiful DI, though. I just knew 9superpie was dead.
Coming back with deep breathing, but the ball can't beat the gyro. We keep seeing that trade not going 9superpie's favor. This one works for 8BitMan, though, just spinning on him to finish up stock 1 here. High percentage, and with deep breathing for 9superpie, just about anything will do it. Just goes for the forward smash raw.
Yeah, I don't even think a forward smash was needed. I think a tilt would have worked. A jab would have worked because it would have grounded your opponent potentially. A little surprising you took such a risk, and you're at 55% because of it. 53 because, you know, deep breathing. It's really, really healthy, okay? It just brings life back into you.
Just gotta work on that cardio, man. The breath of life.
We'll try to get that neutral B out there. Not able to do it. 8-Bit.
That was so aggressive. I love it by 8BitMan. It's like, yo, you out here breathing? Not in my house.
Ooh, swinging for the fences. Huge lead for 8-Bit. 2 stocks. 2 stocks right now to 1. We have not, I don't know if we've seen a lead this big from 8BitMan the entire set. Like today between them and 9superpie. Even when they won, I don't believe there was ever a 2-stock advantage. Could be mistaken.
Yeah, perhaps earlier on stream, but not for this top 8 run. 8BitMan was clawing his way in just about every game we saw him fight. But in this matchup, it seems as though the leads were very, very hard to find.
For 8-Bit, they were not hard to find for 9superpie at times. Oh. 70-33. I mean, 9superpie is doing a great job of kind of staunching the bleeding, if you will.
Yeah, it feels like Superpie's just backed off and tossed a few more projectiles, a lot more headers too. 8BitMan has to use his gas a little bit early. 9superpie not quite going to get the spike or the back air, but the double forward air, that'll take the stock off the top. 8BitMan, when he's at edge and 9superpie is deep breathing, it feels like it's curtains for him every single time.
Yeah, like, what do you do? And that was something so safe and so quick in the Sun Salutation. Basically, that lead is even just off of that alone. I mean, 8-Bit found another opening, so it's not as bad anymore, but, you know, 45-76. Deep breathing online. Soccer ball not going to connect. Great shield coming in from 8BitMan.
Oh, great empty short hop, too. Gets the grab and the up air. Tried the dash attack, but now deep breathing is gone. So are we still going to see 9superpie be a bit aggressive? No. Gets a header, gets deep breathing again. Now this is the danger zone right here. Is 8BitMan going to be able to stall this one out? Because the next one will be very difficult to charge. So you have a bit of an opportunity if you can just stay alive for these 15 or so seconds.
And he doesn't. Do it, yeah. I'm just so impressed by the fact that 9superpie is able to always find deep breathing. I just don't know how 9superpie does it so consistently, but it does not matter. Deep breathing is almost always online for this player.
and doesn't press with it though. Like it always feels like whenever you have that move, you want to go ahead and run in and apply pressure. But SuperPie seems content a lot of times, just back off, toss out those projectiles. And I swear to God that SuperPie just baits out 8BitMan there, tosses out the soccer ball, says I'm gonna deep breathing, and the soccer ball's bounce angle is gonna go ahead and work out super well for me.
Oh, I thought we were gonna say grab actually. With deep breathing, I don't know exactly how if that would have killed, but I feel like it was close. Oh, baby, there's a platform. Not able to get up there. This is so close.
Yeah, next strong hit will do it. Just about anything from SuperPie. But that gyro forces another reset.
For 8-Bit. Because 8-Bit, you know, essentially, if you lose this one, you're... Wow, the Nair connects. Beautiful stuff. But do you know how devastating that would have been if 8-Bit lost it?
Oh, for sure.
You know, your first set was 3-1, and now you're down 2-0 already? Oh my gosh.
In addition, it feels like it's going to be matches like that when it's last stock, last hit, when 8BitMan weathers the storms of deep breathing and doesn't die at 100%, when he manages to secure a lead and ride it to the end. It feels like those matches have just been swinging the other way so often in the 2 sets these two have played so far. So perhaps this is a change in momentum where 8BitMan shows that he could take a lead and maintain it and get that W.
Yes. That was on 8BitMan's counterpick stage. Something else.
True enough. So now we go back to 9superpie for what is basically an abbreviated best of 3 set now that it is a 1-1 here. 8BitMan desperately needs to win. I think he'd really like to win this one right here to try to get a lead so he doesn't have to play game 5 on SuperPie's counterpick necessarily. I think that at this point, 8BitMan he's breathing a sigh of relief that he drew even. Now it's time to punch home his advantage and take a lead for the first time in this set between these two.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, Kalos is the counterpick again. We've seen SuperPie do this before in their earlier set. Starts out with deep breathing, but 8BitMan trying to make this man pay for it.
It was looking like it may have happened at first, but only 20% is actually not a lot of damage for what we traditionally see from 8BitMan. Don't really see some big stuff coming in from him after a single hitter went in that scenario.
You just got the one hit instead. And 9superpie playing from the corner, but feels like kind of comfortable there. He keeps like trying to stall to get deep breathing, but so far not quite working out for him. 73%. Forward throw, and 8BitMan is out for blood. Doesn't get the sweet spot of the down air though.
Oh, that soccer ball saved 9superpie's life. Because without it, I think that was it. 9superpie trying to fight, trying to get something going, but 8-Bit is just doing a fantastic job right now, but deep breathing back air was almost enough. That is wild. To the skies, 8BitMan says. I want nothing to do with the deep breathing.
Very smart, just timing it out, treat that like limit, and just waits on the air dodge back to stage by SuperPie, but can't get the mash. It's a dash attack as a consolation prize, but you know that 8-Bit was looking for that early kill.
This is a new 8-Bit.
He's playing a lot more aggressively. I really dig it.
Yeah, it's almost as if 9superpie is now trying to play defensively, and 8-Bit just would not allow them to do it. It's like, you're not running from me. We are not playing a defensive game. We are not camping. We're not throwing stuff. We are fighting. We are scrapping. Unfortunately, 9superpie has quite the lead right now and is doing a fantastic job of waiting. Good job on the wait, but better follow-up by 8-Bit.
So what I'd like to see 9superpie do there is I'd like to see the mash is perfect, but the air dodge back is beginning to be a bit of a habit. But 8BitMan, an early exit right there, and SuperPie suddenly with a commanding lead.
Yeah. 2 stocks to 1, not the position you want to be in if you're 8BitMan, that's for sure. But trying to make a comeback, 62%, good stuff. A little too much movement. What if you get the spike? What if you finish your plate? 88 unanswered right now. 8BitMan was teeing off. 9superpie finally slowing down a bit of that momentum because it was getting out of control. That was such a good follow-up. You know, the soccer ball to make you shield, and then I know you're going to hit something afterwards, so here's the sun salutation. Because one at a time never works. 8BitMan is fully prepared for that and always going to block it.
And we've seen that happen so many times. It feels like SuperPie always either gets up with an aggressive option or a projectile, and Rotor Arms, as a result, has been 8BitMan's special option here, game 2 and beyond. Up air, not quite going to connect. SuperPie, again, just waiting out the deep breathing. 8BitMan has the tempo of the match down pat. He knows when to go ahead and pressure SuperPie, knows when to back off when breathing is active. Good roll in. 8BitMan not quite covering that.
And that soccer ball that gave all the stage control allowed Sun Salutation to be charged. There's also deep breathing. This is such a terrifying position. Soccer ball, your shield is so small. Oh my god. The Sun Salutation was stopped by the soccer ball, I believe. That looked like it was a chess match, a checkmate. But now you might lose. You're at 100%. 8-Bit is chasing you. 8-Bit has found you. To the skies we go. And I'm glad you're up there with me.
So what happened there is SuperPie tried for an incredibly greedy deep breathing. When up high in the magnifier against most characters, you're safe to do that. It doesn't matter if you've done deep breathing before and you get the long animation. As long as they can't chase you, you're safe. The problem is you're facing 8BitMan's Rob. Not only does that man have the ability to chase you, he has the desire to chase you. This man is going to be aggressive whenever he sees an opportunity. That was certainly an unforced error and a critical one right there to put 8BitMan within one game of resetting the bracket.
Yes. Talk about a comeback. Talk about such a just change in what we're witnessing compared to when they first met earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is rising to the occasion.
Yeah, I'm super impressed by the way that 8-Bit is playing this. It just feels completely different than the last set that they played together. Where it felt like he got super tilted. It felt like he tilted himself off the cliff, basically.
And there were some unfortunate events that transpired at the time. I will give him that.
SuperPie trying to change things up here, starting off with a strong combo, 95, 100% already. Trying to end it with that forward smash, but not quite working out. 8BitMan now setting up a ledge trap situation. But SuperPie tries to run out, not quite working out. Jab block into the forward smash. Is that going to kill? Very nearly at 70%.
Using the wall jump, trying to change the timing a little bit. Did manage to work. Oh, 8-Bit was so sure there was going to be a roll. Did not happen. Side B, connecting, not enough to take the stock, but the spike will be. And 8BitMan right now off to a fantastic start to try to reset this bracket.
And the clutch factor is just on point every time. It feels like SuperPie finally has a lead secured, finally can breathe easy, no pun intended, with deep breathing active now. It feels like 8BitMan is available. He just makes himself in the correct position to go ahead and pull these just one or two hits he needs to steal the stock early.
Trying to do it right there as well. And that side B was a little overzealous, but you only took 8% for it. That's really not the end of the world in the grand scheme of things.
I mean, if they don't punish you for it, is it really a risk? No, I was playing.
Yeah. If you're trying,
as long as it works.
Don't take that advice. Can assure you, does not work. No.
I mean, it works if it is 8-Bit, man. This man just gets away with this kind of stuff.
Nah. Just still back and forth. 8-Bit just trying to find these charge up smashes. 9superpie might lose the game. 9superpie might lose the set, but they are not giving you that roll to up smash. That is one thing they are not doing.
Air dodge is used. SuperPie tries to go low again, but actually seems to bait out the roll in, but not quite quick enough with the tilt option there to get the stock. Gets the grab, forward throw, just wants deep breathing. Not trying to go for a combo at this percent, really. And then just running tilts, like, please, one of these will work, right?
Maybe, eventually. Please, my friend.
The gyro combo. SuperPie does such a good job with this item.
Ooh. That soccer ball had a little extra something on it.
Return to sender. Do not want.
Jumping over. Okay. Got the gyro as well. Gonna snipe with that. Not gonna work. Soccer ball, maybe. Nope, not either. 8BitMan just somehow fighting their way back on the stage. And what's crazy is even at 167%, 9superpie might lose their stock first. And they did. The up smash coming out of nowhere. This time, no charge. Catch 9superpie off guard. And granted, 8BitMan is in high, like has such a high percent, that deep red at 167. Still just playing it. Just I was saying bringing the fight kind of 9superpie, but then that stock disappeared, so maybe not so much anymore.
8bit's been doing a great job of just pressuring when he needs to and backing off when he wants a timeout, deep breathing, neutral air not quite working out. And look at the damage. That's such a string right there by SuperPie. 8BitMan tries to go ahead and get the gyro off, but fires it off in the wrong direction. And SuperPie messes up the deep breathing, a few unforced errors by both players, and all of a sudden, it seems like a scramble spot. But deep breathing is up. 8BitMan at kill percent at 110. He cannot allow SuperPie in. Sun Salutation knocks 8BitMan to corner. So does the header. Deep breathing is gone, but what is the answer? Can 8BitMan get back?
Manages to do it. For some reason, I was thinking that maybe an up smash, which you don't really need to do now that you have deep breathing online, but an up smash to punish some of these landings, 8BitMan seems like a really, really good answer. Just throw the anti-air out there and potentially run this to a game 5. And instead, we're going to jump, get the up air, not enough to take it. How do you get up now? Ooh, we just fight our way up with forward air every time, and just 9superpie not prepared to deal with it.
Grab? Just barely doing it at 180%, even though deep breathing was not active. 9superpie able to get that from the top platform, and we are going to a game 5.
I like how we said that at the same time. We're just like, grab? Like, yep. Are you going to? You're standing there. Do it.
Two players facing each other in shield. This is like Smash 4 days all over again.
Except one's in jeopardy of losing their stock for it, and the other one is not. I mean, that honestly, believe it or not, the controversial option that you should do in that scenario if you're 8bit was actually jump off stage. You don't want to roll in, especially because your opponent's been doing kind of the tilt that covers that so well, and they jump a lot, and with aerials because you jump a lot, and obviously holding shield, you were going to lose your stock to the grab. So actually, just jumping off stage, away from your opponent, and trying to deal with whatever shenanigans they give with you is probably the safest bet, despite how uncomfortable that would feel.
Alternatively, like if 8bit really wanted to swing for the fences right there, he could have platform dropped up air. Like, there's so many things that you could, like, staying in shield on the platform never feels like it's the right move, especially considering that Wii Fit Trainer, that percent, that at that range, forward throw will typically finish that stock off. You have to swing there. Like, what is 8bit going to, like, beat you with? They're not going to just land on the platform with a down air or something. So if you swing with an up air, or if you just drop down, hit the edge, and reset, like you were saying, Logic, then just take it. Take that opportunity. Don't let yourself stay in that awkward spot where you give Trainer the killing throw option that she typically does not have.
Definitely. I mean, it was scary either way, especially because 9superpie throws out a lot of kill options. But, I mean, you got to be prepared for it, But either way, game 5, Town and City, 8BitMan's favorite stage. We are going to see, our favorite stage, most chosen stage. Maybe secretly, 8BitMan doesn't like the stage. They just think it's the best stage for Rob. Who knows? But right now, it's the best stage for an ass whooping. 74% tacked on already. 9superpie is looking phenomenal right now. I'm so glad the gyro was there because I think if that wasn't picked up, we were going to see an up smash, possibly a really early stop.
I feel like we've seen this story before. It always feels like SuperPie is phenomenal to start off every single game, but then 8BitMan just chips his way back.
And 8bit's doing it right now. Stuff right there. Oh, I was like, are we feeling the spike attempt? Are we going to see some magic in the making? Don't tell me. Don't do it to me. They did it to us. How could this happen to me? No.
Right, gotta love that. Just lovely Smash Ultimate connection here. We are loading up 8BitMan stream, so they are still on stock 1, but again, 8BitMan has made the comeback just a little bit, 98% on 8superpie to 150 on 8BitMan.
I looked up the wrong stream. I typed in 8bit, and it's definitely, isn't it like 8BretMan?
It is 8BretMan, correct. All right, so now 8BitMan goes ahead and claims the first stock, 165%, gets a down smash to go ahead and get stock 1 here. SuperPie falls down from the Angel platform with deep breathing. 8BitMan tries to time it out, but SuperPie gets the forward air to clear it up. 8BitMan head bobbing in frustration. He's had more than enough of this yoga instructor's deep breathing exercise. I don't need a deep breath. You need to go ahead and exit stage left. Gets the forward air into the side B, almost killing it 30%. Not quite finishing it up, though. SuperPie gets a chance to up B back to stage, and great wobble there on the up B. Not going to allow 8BitMan to get that down air.
Yeah, and it took me a little bit, but I'm on here with you as well. 8BitMan definitely just teeing off 76 to 18%. Fantastic job. You know, as you mentioned earlier, it's always a fantastic start for 9superpie. It just isn't always a fantastic finish. Wow. At just the Sun Salutation getting reflected, not hitting, then the up followed up smash right after from 8BitMan. 8Bit is looking fantastic.
Double up smash, and then he immediately goes up with the up air. This is an aggressive Rob right here. This man absolutely knows that his win con is to get these stocks now and get them early. Do not allow SuperPie to fight with rage. Up air actually nearly killing 8BitMan off the top. SuperPie gets an up smash just before deep breathing. Just after deep breathing expires. 8BitMan very nearly got an early stock taken away from him there.
Oh, the deep breathing was timed wrong, and 8Bit actually doing the down air but hitting with the wrong hitbox. Could have been the stock 158 to 114. 8BitMan with quite the lead right now, but deep breathing is online, and deep breathing pays off. 8BitMan stock gone. Last stock 158, 2 stocks on 9superpie. And as soon as 8Bit comes down, takes 26%, does manage to get that snipe though, and ties up the stock count, only trailing by 26% now.
Last stock for both players here. This is the reset for 8BitMan. If he loses this, he goes ahead and heads home for the evening, and 9superpie gets an extra few bucks to start the week off.
Definitely gets the down throw into the forward air, classic right there, but tries to do a follow-up, and just 9superpie fully prepared for that. Even though while all that transpired, 48 to 59 with 8BitMan actually having the lead. Huge, but it's just going back and forth. This feels like that last game 5 between Ned and 8BitMan, to be honest. It's going down to it.
Both players are just absolutely scrapping right here. It's 8BitMan is at kill percent right now with 100% to 80 on SuperPie, but SuperPie can't get deep breathing up. 8BitMan is just throwing projectile after projectile. Gets the forward throw. SuperPie deep breathing is up now. 8BitMan struggling to get back to stage. Air dodges. SuperPie just tossing up forward air, and he gets it. 8BitMan loses game 5 after SuperPie is able to finally get deep breathing up and then toss out 2 forward airs. 8Bit tried an aggressive option, and it did not pay off. SuperPie takes Xanadu.
Yes, what a finish. And it's the thing about the deep breathing that was so clean is that 8Bit was playing well and not allowing deep breathing to come online. So the retaliation was actually for 9superpie to immediately run over, do a grab, knowing that 8BitMan was intentionally keeping the pressure up, throwing 8Bit off stage, getting deep breathing, and then from there it's, hey, forward air, forward air. It was actually falling forward air, jump forward air. Why? 1, I believe it's safe on shield, and if it's not safe, Rob can't stop it. But then 2, a lot of times players want to jump out at disadvantage, especially when their back's against the corner. That's what the second forward air is for, and that is why 9superpie is your Xanadu champion tonight.
In addition, I want to take a moment to actually look at the option that I think defined that little interaction was the choice to do a forward throw. 9superpie was actually at a point where you could have comboed 8BitMan. You could have done like a down throw and try to go ahead and chase him up. You could have done an up throw and just sharked his landing. Instead, SuperPie knew exactly what their win con was. Get him off stage, get him away from me, get deep breathing up.
So good stuff.